couple years ago, I think it was 2007, 2008, around that time, Warner Brothers was in hardcore discussion about a Justice League movie. It didn't look really appealing. It seemed like a huge undertaking at the time, and keep in mind this was before Avengers was in full swing, so this seemed like impossible at the time.
Mm-hmm.
It still kind of seems impossible to me now. The cast looked way too young. There was only 2 casting decisions that I remotely agreed with, and that was Common as Jon Stewart and Adam Brody as the Flash, although he would have to put on a lot of muscle weight.
Because it's people too often assume just because the Flash is fast, he's super scrawny, and he's not. It's like, welcome to old school heroes. Everybody was a brick house. Didn't matter what your power set was.
Right now, you are looking at the rippest Flash you've ever seen, because I'm looking for that picture right now. But it seemed more like a cast for the Teen Titans, except for Common. These actors were young. The guy they picked to play Batman looked like he could play Robin, and that's never a good sign.
Because they are different enough characters.
They're aiming for 2013 right now, because the original project was canceled because of funding issues, because it was going to be astronomical in cost.
And because no one wanted to pay for something like that, it was going to be a giant stink bomb.
Yeah, but they've decided to resurrect it, and I don't know why. After dodging that big bullet, they've kind of come back full circle to it, and they're saying that they want to bring this project back. I don't know if they're going to be using the old cast that they had before, if it's going to be completely different, if they're going to use some of it, none of it. But apparently they want to break off Flash into his own movie from this and have it be canon with Justice League, and they want to do the same thing with Wonder Woman. And they're saying that it doesn't matter that Wonder Woman has a TV show and a movie because Smallville was running when Superman Returns was out, which, to be honest, I don't see the problem with it either.
Yeah.
They want to reboot Batman after Christopher Nolan is done with his third and final project. If you hadn't heard, Dark Knight Rises, Christopher Nolan's done with Batman. He's just going to be a producer, I think it was. And they haven't said anything, but I'm thinking they are rebooting it because they want it to be canon with this new Justice League movie.
Which is a terrible, terrible idea. There is a saying about this very thing, about killing your golden goose, which is you have a goose that lays eggs. Christopher Nolan's Batman prints money. That's what that movie does. And then wow, yeah, that was a great movie and everything was awesome. So let's just kill that as soon as possible. As soon as Christopher Nolan says he's done, we're just going to slaughter that and we're just going to start printing off crap again. Which, maybe they won't, but
because it's kind of funny because they basically said the exact same thing you did, just without the negative words to it. He basically said that we want Batman to continue to be our focus point for our franchises, and that's why we're going to be rebooting him. But Spider-Man, it's been 10 years since the first Spider-Man movie, and they've rebooted it, and I think that's not long enough for me. I think it should have been longer, and then now they're not even going to wait half of that time to do another Batman movie, another reboot.
But it goes back to our constant theme of there are enough things that haven't been made into movies yet that it's so crazy that it is just a blatant attempt to make money, not make something good or enjoyable, to restart a series that you just barely restarted. It's like, you can wait a little bit, you can try something out, test the waters, make something that isn't one of your main heroes movies. They're kind of doing that with Green Lantern, but even then they're still kind of sticking to people that you know, and that seems like they're trying to set up, they're trying to be like Avengers, and they're trying to set up the movie instead of like
doing it in reverse.
Yeah, but they're saying, hey, we're going to make this awesome, totally cool movie with everybody. Oh, shiz. We need to make movies about the individuals, too, so that there's some backstory. And it's just, it seems like when Marvel did the Avengers thing, is they sat down and they said, okay, we're a company, we like to make money, but to make money, we need to do something that's totally rad and kick-ass. So what should we do? It's like, hey, why don't we make an awesome Iron Man movie and make some other awesome superhero movies, and then if we make these awesome movies, they do really well, we'll make an awesome Avengers movie with all these people, and it'll be cool, and we'll try not to make it campy and terrible, and it'll be great. And it seems like the guys at DC, or whoever's running these properties movies-wise, instead of doing that, sat down and was like, wow, Avengers is stacking paper to the ceiling. We need to copy that as soon as we possibly can and get on this money train. Woo-hoo.
Avengers obviously had some kind of plan where it doesn't. I could think of at least 3 movies I would rather see rather than Avengers. Green Lantern, that looks awesome. I've been waiting to see a Flash movie forever. Wonder Woman would be a bit hard.
But then again, the cartoon movie that it was great, so if they did something with it and did well, I'd see it.
That's true.
And it's not even like they need to go to super obscure heroes or super obscure villains. It's like they don't need to go dig out Mr. Mixelplix to do a good movie. They could actually choose someone, like heck, they could try to do a Robin movie that's just Robin.
I would be down for that. I would be down for a Robin movie. I would be down for a Nightwing movie.
And the thing is, you could even do it in a Nolan-style universe. Christopher Nolan made the movies, but let's be honest, he doesn't own the rights, so it could be like a Batman Beyond thing. Like, not necessarily with old Christian Bale sitting there, but just like that kind of situation. Or even the Teen Titans cartoon, where it's just, hey look, it's Robin. That show never shows Batman. But you can still have allusions to, like, oh yeah, by the way, I did work with Batman for a while, but I'm in my Nightwing phase right now, or I'm getting ready to be Nightwing. And you can make a movie about that, and I think it'd be pretty cool. Like, and you could even do, like, have some, like, over-the-shoulder stuff. There'd be an awesome theme of trying to break away from Batman.